Mic 2 for you.
Oh, today I'm doing mic 2, yeah?
Mic 2, welcome back. Okay. My bad. I'm sorry.
This is your position anyway.
It's number 2.
Yeah.
Acha mchezo bwana. Arsenal itaongea baadaye. All right, the extra time too, of course, we're having an exclusive one with a two-time Kenya Premier League champion. He is now the CEO of the Football Kenya Federation. We said this one, show yetu inakuwa tu ni ya HOD, directors, CEOs, PS, chairman of board, you understand, that kind of thing. So we have a CEO in the building, man like Haron Ndege. We're absolutely thrilled to have you here, sir. Now, let's get to the Kenya Premier League space. Now we're done with Chan. Before we get to what we are doing, of course, umesema kila kitu ni leadership.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? It is led by the federation that has a president.
Yes.
Hussein.
Yes. That the country also has a president.
Yes.
Who believes in the leadership.
Correct.
Of Hussein Mohammed.
Yes.
Those factors
are very important.
Have to go hand in glove.
Yeah, you have stressed that enough and we totally agree. Yes. But through the grapevine, Greg, a few weeks ago, just your time to your Chan.
Before Chan ianze.
Asikia sijui pale ndani, sijui deputy.
Kulikuwa na push and show, push and
pull, sijui deputy mara is not the
deputy. Yeah.
Sijui haonekani kwa event, hakuwa kwa ile unveiling ya ile sponsorship. Can you clear the air on that matter just?
Vice President alikuwa teammate wako?
Alikuwa nyuma yangu.
Alikuwa
nyuma yangu.
Yeah.
I was way ahead of him.
Okay.
Yeah, so is there any wrangles going on with the top leadership of the federation in terms of president and the deputy?
First and foremost, the fact that the FIFA president, Gianni Infantino, FIFA GS, Matthias, CAF president, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, CAF general secretary, Veron Omba. Were here with the head of state,
yes,
with the president of FKF in one room at State House. It shows the confidence that they have in this administration. Okay. Having said that, because there's a link between what I'm saying,
yes,
there is no way that Football Kenya Federation can be able to assemble via the Chan tournaments, such magnitude of leaders,
yes,
into one room if we are having wrangles.
Yes.
There is no way.
Yeah.
There is no way it can happen. I think it is important for us to understand that Football Kenya Federation is run by rules and regulations.
Yes.
This administration is run with proper governance, with transparency, and with accountability and integrity.
Yes.
Having mentioned those dictates, it is important for us to understand that through the FKF constitution, everybody has a role. I have my role as my general secretary.
Yes.
The president has his role as the president of Football Kenya Federation.
Yes.
The deputy president has his role within the constitution.
Yes, he does.
The National Executive Committee members have their role.
Yes.
So I saw those wrangles on social media and what have you.
Yes, they did quite spread.
And I've seen a lot of questions have gone to the president. I've not seen a question going to the deputy president. And the president has made it very clear. According to him,
yes,
there is no problem. Full stop.
It is clear. There is no wrangles. There's nothing going on.
Was there anything in doubt?
Ever.
As I'm saying, the president is on record. He has said it time and time again.
Yes.
According to him, he does not have a problem. So
then
for me,
there is no problem.
I'm working.
There's never been a problem.
There's never been a problem. The constitution, everybody has his role.
Yes.
I heard what you were trying to say, that at some point he was not at a certain press conference.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even me, some press conferences
you don't attend.
That I don't attend. Does that mean there is a problem?
Not really.
Not really.
Unless we want to dig one or create one from thin air.
I mean, it will be prudent if we use the momentum that we have right now to attract partners on board, the private sector.
Yes.
To attract more funds on board, to create products that football stakeholders can be able to buy
Yep.
and get a return on their investment.
Correct.
That is where the focus of Football Kenya Federation,
Yes.
led by Hussein Mohammed, is right now.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
The goodwill that we are having, we are focused
Mhm.
on our work.
Yeah.
The shenanigans, those ones we allow those people who are doing shenanigans.
Wow,
we do
wafanye zao huko.
Wafanye-
But
uh-huh.
Football Kenya Federation
Yeah.
is focused on working for the Kenyan Republic.
Singular focus.
Yes.
Yeah. And you've talked about working out sponsorship. The other day I saw you guys when the Harambee Stars had a luncheon with the president at State House. That was last week. So many goodies coming from that. The feel good factor was there. And I saw close to 60 CEOs with you guys having lunch, having a good time. Maybe you can give us a snippet of what you might be expecting in coming into the near future, and what really what did you take from that meeting?
As I said again,
Mm.
it will come again to the word that we've been singing here. It's about leadership.
Mm-hmm.
If you create a product that people can be able to believe in, a product that people can be able to buy, a product that people will get value for their money, you are not going to have challenges attracting those buyers.
Yes.
What we have seen in the last 8 months, remember we came into an organization.
That was in shambles, no lie.
My friend, sometimes at some point, even today, sometimes I ask myself what I get myself into.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Because the challenges there, they're just continuous. I mean, when it came to governance, it was zero. Transparency, it was zero.
Yeah.
Accountability, it was zero.
Yes.
Integrity, it was zero. It's like you're starting a new business.
Yeah.
But within 7 months, we had to pull our socks. We had to run around like headless chicken and ensure we create
Something.
Yeah.
out of this within 7, with all those challenges.
Yeah.
And I believe that the fact that Harambee Stars performed well, it is also through leadership, because they played under a leadership that is Benny McCarthy, who was selected by Hussein Mohammed.
Yeah.
It is Hussein Mohammed who signed his contract,
Yes, it is.
right?
Yes.
Leadership. Okay? The fact that we were given the privilege of going to State House in Nairobi
Yep.
to sit down with His Excellency the President, Dr. William Ruto, to sit down with the top honchos of the Republic of Kenya, public and private sector, to sit down with members of, with officers and from the Ministry of Sports, led by the Cabinet Secretary and the Principal Secretary, to sit down even with the players themselves. Some of these players were sitting next
Yeah.
to the top
To the top,
honchos.
Yeah.
Okay, if you saw
Yeah.
the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that picture should tell you the direction Kenyan football
It's going.
is going. On the upward trajectory. We are not looking behind.
No.
We want to build on the momentum that we have. We want to attract investors.
Yes.
We want to attract as many players as possible within our system. We want to have frameworks that can be able to guide Kenyan football. We want to have infrastructural development that at least that young boy and young girl can say, under this leadership, I got something. I got a t-shirt, I got a ball, I was trained.
Yep.
You get?
Yeah.
That's the vision that FKF under Hussein Mohammed has.
Yeah.
And we are committed to ensure that this vision is fulfilled. The commercialization of Kenyan football.
Yeah.
That is the vision.
Speaking of which, by the way, I'm sure you've learned a lot from Chan.
Yes.
It's a big tournament, it's continental. The euphoria of football is insane right now. And even it was building up in the local leagues, right? What efforts are FKF putting to maintain that now, channeling that to Football Kenya Federation and the Kenya Premier League that is coming up, and also that part of commercialization of football? What efforts exactly are you guys putting in?
Just to support that, just before the Chan, I know you signed a 10-year contract for the FK Premier League of a company we cannot, of course, not we are not going to name
Yes.
here. But then guys were like, is it what our league is worth?
Yeah, because there are a lot of questions that came from to that. People saying
Yeah.
the millions being given to a club. I think they're getting, is it how many millions? Almost 2 million
The
per club.
comparison.
Yeah, for that
Comparison
season.
with Tanzania.
And that one as well.
Remember, as I said earlier, we came into office to an environment that was broken, completely broken. What we have been doing for the last 7 months is to try, actually not even to try, we did away with that broken environment.
First
of all, you have to do away with it.
Wipe it out.
Wipe it out.
Mm.
Then start creating your own environment. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And as you're starting to create your own environment, you have to go through baby steps. You're not going to limp. If you're doing 100 meters, that you can start when that gunshot goes out, that in 2 seconds you're going to be at the finishing line.
You're going to start from somewhere.
You're going to start from the starting line.
But is 10 years not a long time?
When you look at the contract in totality, there is value in it.
Yes.
I'm not going to go into the specifics of these amounts. Just look at it in totality. It shows you, remember the last time Football Kenya Federation signed a league contract was in 2018.
Yeah. There was
7 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, there's
So-
one that came in, another one for 5 years somewhere.
Oh, ile
Oh,
nani
yeah,
kutoka sijui country gani.
Huko Nigeria. Yes.
That
Yeah.
was in 2018. Okay?
Yes.
This deal that you're talking about, it shows the confidence that the private sector has with the current administration. Don't look at the value. Look at the confidence. It is a start. And as I said, you have to start from somewhere.
Okay.
It is the confidence. And it is that confidence that has given us this momentum.
So you're going to build on that.
So we are going to build on that. When it comes to your question, how are we going to build on that? Infrastructural development is very important. Without infrastructure, you don't have an event. If you don't have an event, you're not going to have stakeholders come into the event.
Yeah, because you have nothing to showcase.
Yes. In the manifesto of Hussein Mohammed, he made it very clear. And we have worked hand in glove every single day with the national government to ensure that infrastructure is part and parcel of the agenda of the national government and that of FKF. Before Chan, Kenya used to play their home matches
In Malawi
or
or
in
elsewhere.
Uganda
Yeah.
or somewhere else. I remember our first match we played somewhere in Ivory Coast before we played Gabon at home.
Yes.
Okay, these are some of the baby steps that we are making
Yeah.
to ensure that we have sustainable infrastructure. And when I talk about infrastructure, I'm not talking about the 40,000 or the 50, 60,000 capacity
City
pitches.
stadiums.
Look, go to Talanta Stadium. Gianni Infantino was there.
He was amazed.
He was,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I've not said it. He
Yeah.
has said it.
He was amazed.
Indeed
I
he
know.
was.
Yeah.
They saw the way that structure, I mean,
Let me ask you,
If-
skyboxes will be there?
yes,
Yeah.
modern. And that's why I keep on telling you, if you have a leadership that has a vision.
Yes.
The last time a stadium was constructed in this country, do you know when it was?
No,
1983.
I was not even born.
I was
think
three.
it
I
was not born yet.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
3 years old.
Ooh.
Damn.
Nyayo Stadium.
Yeah.
Then I think in 1985, that's when
Kasarani was constructed.
So infrastructure is key towards football development.
Yes.
Capacity building is also very important. You can have personnel, but if they're not trained, if they're not skilled, they cannot be able to deliver. They cannot be able to come up with the products that can be able to attract investors. And eventually the investors getting a return on investment.
Yeah.
And there's always this fear that, let's say now Chan is done, the facilities are going to be run down. It always happens. Like I can give an example of the Nyao Stadium and Kasarani. Kasarani after hosting the under-17 and the under-20 World Athletics Championships. It was basically the tartan was left to expire, it got worn out and things like that. Kasarani, huge works needed there. Nyao Stadium, huge works. 2 annexes at Kasarani, they need that proper maintenance. I don't know what modalities are you guys putting in place to ensure that we don't go back to where we were last year?
Excellent question. One of the strategies we are deploying to ensure that we can be able to maintain the infrastructure. Remember, a lot of money has been invested in the stadiums, billions and billions of shillings. One of the strategies we are using is to make Kenya to be a hosting hub for football events.
Yes.
Tomorrow, we're having which tournament?
The Sekafa Women's Championship.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it is our initiative. Okay, because we want this infrastructure. The more they have them in use, the more we are going to maintain it. The more the infrastructure that has been created remains idle, the more it's going to be depleted. The more now again, come 2027, start asking for more money to ensure that they are repaired again to be able to host a tournament. So one of the strategies is to ensure that we have constant events ongoing, and we already have a plan for it. We have already shared, we are in the process of creating a sustainability plan which we will share with the Ministry of Sports.
Yes.
So that moving forward, these stadiums are not idle. There are so many activities that we want to undertake, not only playing the Premier League or the NSL or whatever.
The Women Premier League.
No. We can be able to have even programs. We can be able to invite other countries that are on transit to play World Cup qualifiers or Africa qualifiers to come and camp in Kenya, because we already have the infrastructure.
Like for the first time, Burundi is playing their matches in Kenya?
Yes.
Yeah?
That's
an adult?
Yes.
Yeah, you'd like to see that, absolutely.
Yes. Gambia is also playing
their home matches in Kenya?
You see the plan that we had come up with. So that as
so this is a plan for FKF?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It is our plan. But of course, our plan cannot work in isolation.
Yeah. It's a collaborative effort.
It's a collaborative effort with the Ministry of Sports.
Okay.
It's a collaborative effort also with the Defense Ministry. Because some of the infrastructure, in fact, a majority were the contracts were under the Defense Ministry.
Yes.
And even some of the infrastructure, for example, like the Ulinzi complex, is under the Defense Ministry.
Yes, it is.
So we have to work in collaboration, not only with the government, but with the private sector.
Yeah.
With the other stakeholders, the funds.
Yeah.
With the media, with our employees, to ensure that these infrastructure projects are used on a continuous and maintained on a continuous basis.
Yeah, there's someone called Lamek is asking on WhatsApp, the deal with the betting company that happened. He says it's 10 years long, right? By the 10th year, Kenyan football will have grown exponentially.
Immensely. Yeah.
We can't have the same conditions that are being given now, given, let's even say 5 years from now. Tutakuwa tushagrow because the fan base is growing, the people are getting excited about football. Is it possible somewhere down the line for that contract to be revised?
Now that's a conversation that if the circumstances allow, the president of Football Kenya Federation will make a decision.
Okay.
Of course, he'll have to have a consultation process with the National Executive Committee.
Yes.
And see if they can be able to invite any other private sector or any other stakeholder.
Yes.
Sit on the table.
And look at whatever is on the table and see what they can be able to do.
Absolutely.
So, from my perspective, mine is to implement what has been signed.
Okay.
So far.
Yeah, and Alfred Musyoka is asking, is Mariga paid a salary at FKF?
As I said, there is an FKF constitution, and we do not. We have a policy of not divulging whether employees or the National Executive Committee or the president are receiving. That's a private matter.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't disclose the details.
I cannot disclose that kind of thing. So it's going to be difficult for me to say.
Yeah. And talk about infrastructure. I know there are so many touching issues and many things that were put on hold by the previous office, and you guys have tried to fix it. Hooliganism is a huge problem in Kenyan football. And we've seen so many times we've gone we are under the radar because of these things that spoil the beautiful games and not attracting numbers to the stadium. First of all, talking about numbers, right now the national team has set up a foundation of, let's say, that vibe, and the FKF Premier League starts in under 10 days time, I believe.
Yes.
And we need to have this thing going on and on and on. First of all, what are you guys doing to ensure that there's proper marketing for the top tiers, not only the FKF Premier League, I'm talking about the National Super League and the Women Premier League, which I believe are the core to our national teams at the moment. Youth leagues, I know you guys are also doing something, and of course someone else is asking, are we finally going to see floodlight football back in Nairobi?
Honestly, because I can't wait for that. I attended one of the matches under the floodlights.
Yeah.
In fact, the Morocco-Angola match.
at
Yeah.
Nyayo
Anyao.
Stadium.
Kwanza napigwa na
Kwanza
Kasanse
ile
vizuri.
inaitwanga Friday night football.
Yeah. Brilliant. Please
Yeah.
tell me we shall be seeing more of that.
First of all, on the issue of hooliganism,
Yes.
before the Chan tournament commenced,
Mm-hmm.
for almost 2 to 3 months, we undertook very rigorous training regimes with the National Police Service, with the stewards that had been selected by Football Kenya Federation, almost 400 of them,
Mm-hmm.
and with the National Youth Service.
Uh-huh.
Okay, they were trained,
Yes.
and that's why you saw the issue of hooliganism was not present in the Chan tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I said, at some point, some of us were taken for capacity building abroad
Mm-hmm.
to be able to see for ourselves
Yeah.
how such instances are handled,
dealt with, yeah.
are dealt with.
Yeah.
The National Police Service, I have to commend them a lot, that the work they put in to ensure that the tournament was safe and secure and the event was memorable and people had a good experience. I would like to commend them. I would like to commend the stewards of Football Kenya Federation for the work that they did.
Yeah.
And all this, again, leadership. When it comes to hosting some of these events under floodlights, it is a consideration on the table. We now have the capacity. As I said, what we need to do is just to improve every single day. When we'll be ready, I can guarantee you some of these products that you are mentioning to be hosted at night,
Yeah.
it's possible.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing has been closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Football is a big sport right now, and people need to brand themselves, and that's just beyond Football Kenya Federation, even to the particular clubs themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They need to brand themselves. They need to up their marketing so that they can be a bit more visible to their fans as well.
Mm-hmm.
And some of them are doing that job correctly on social media. We have seen some growth in fan base and all that stuff. What other efforts are you putting in as FKF to help these clubs be able to market themselves and become big brands and even attract fans farther beyond their, what they could even think of?
First and foremost, we talked about hooliganism.
Mm.
As I said, within the roster of FKF, we trained almost 200 stewards from the different clubs from the KPL, NSL, and the Women Premier League.
Yes.
That was our initiative.
Mm.
Because if you have hooliganism, it doesn't matter how good the game is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter how good of a team is.
Yeah.
Nobody will want to come to an event
Yes.
Yeah.
where he feels unsafe.
Yeah.
True.
In fact,
Okay.
that's the stereotype that has
Yes.
been ruining our football
Yes.
for a minute.
So that's the first thing that we are doing to address hooliganism. And we've already trained
Mm.
some of the stewards who
Okay.
are going now to be utilized by their respective clubs.
Yes.
But that one does not stop there, because capacity building has to be continuous.
Yes.
Because if you train 100 stewards,
Yeah.
out of this 100, 40 will drop out.
Mm-hmm.
You remain with 60.
Yes.
So you still have a gap.
Mm.
So the training has to continue
Yes.
every now and then, so that these gaps can be able to be filled.
Yeah.
So capacity building is going to be one of our major milestones that we
milestones,
want to achieve.
Yes.
Secondly, on the same capacity building, these clubs have to be trained that social media alone cannot be able to attract
Yeah.
for you stakeholders on board.
numbers. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
There are different strategies. You have to train marketers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have to train PR executives. You also have to train HR executives so that they employ the right people.
Mm.
If you have the right people,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have the right process.
Mm.
Then eventually you're going to have the right product.
Yes.
So it's going to be key comes to capacity building when we are training these clubs.
Okay.
We're also going to implement some tools within Football Kenya Federation that if a club does a vice,
Mm-hmm.
of course you're going to be fined,
Yep.
Without a doubt.
because some of the incidents that we witness
Yeah.
is because of the lack of goodwill
Mm.
for some of the stakeholders to take initiative and ensure that such vices do not occur within soccer events.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we have a leagues and competitions committee. It's going to be very strict this year
Mm-hmm.
to ensure there is order. It's
Yes.
going to be very strict this year to ensure that the events run as according to the plan.
Yeah.
The events run as according to the standards of FIFA and CAF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Love to hear that. Of course, we're talking to a man like Harold Ndege. Teddy is asking from Roaka. The deal we did with that company, did it involve the women's
Premier League?
Premier League?
Yeah.
What's the plan for FKF for the women Premier
Excellent
League?
question.
Yeah.
Excellent question. Football Kenya Federation is working tirelessly to ensure that both the men and the women leagues, both the men and the women stakeholders within the football ecosystem are taken care of.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was just a start for the men football.
Yeah.
Because, of course, it's the bigger product. For the women football, it's a work in progress.
Okay.
Very soon, you are going to see some of the launches that we are going to do with regards to women football.
Okay.
Yes. So it's as I said, we are looking at Kenyan football holistically. We're not just picking the men football and just trying to and in fact, if we look at it keenly, there is only one team that has gone to the World Cup from this country.
The women under 17 team.
Yeah.
Women football is a product that, if packaged very well,
It's very attractive.
Take us
well.
very far.
it's very attractive and can take us very far.
Yeah.
So our focus is also on women football. We are trying to have a balance between women football and men football.
Okay.
Absolutely. And I know there's a time we had with your conversation just off the records, and there's this issue that has always popped up, and it's been a very huge problem in Kenyan football, the issue of match fixing. And I know there's a time you told me you have like 500 sheets of evidence talking about match fixing and how it's deeply affected the game in this country, singling out from match officials to active players to the technical bench and even fans. First of all, as you are going to answer that, just case and reference, yesterday there's a friendly match that Kakamega Homeboys was involved, and the suspended Patrick Matasi was in goal for them. So I don't know. First of all, so I don't know where that has it been lifted, or what's really happening to that case. Is it under review, or is been cleared? And now to the other cases that you guys are handling, how deep is it, and how are you tackling to ensure that when, let's say, you try curb it, because I know it's deeply rooted from FKF Premier League to Division 1 and the regional leagues?
There are a variety of factors that create an environment for match fixing. One is when you have an environment where remuneration is either low or non-existent.
Yes.
Two is integrity. They're just those people who don't have integrity.
Yeah.
They just do anything. It's in them.
It's in them.
Yes.
Three, there is that ignorance. Okay?
Yeah.
That some of us may have, that you don't know the ramifications of engaging in such a vice. First and foremost, the purpose of Football Kenya Federation, especially to engage some of these top honchos, is to ensure that there is cash flow within Football Kenya Federation. If you can be able to have cash flow within Football Kenya Federation, you can be able to undertake some activities to ensure that, for example, in the league, you have this partner, you have this partner, you have some cash flow.
So the teams have money.
For the team. So the teams have money, you can be able to take care of your needs.
Yes.
Number two, as I said, there are those individuals who just have integrity issues. Those ones, as far as I'm concerned, there's a law that is being worked on at the Senate. It is a work in progress that would address match fixing.
Yes.
And also as Football Kenya Federation, we are working in conjunction with FIFA and CAF. I remember before the CHAN tournament commenced, I, together with my legal officer, Dennis Gisheru, we paid a visit to Harambee Stars camp, the two of us. We sat down the players. The word that we kept on mentioning was the word integrity.
Integrity.
If you do not want to play for the country,
then don't.
Don't. Okay? If you know at some point you're going to be tempted to do something, then just say, I cannot be able to play. Okay? We ensured we took them through a training process with regards to integrity. The more the reason is so that performance. There are so many things that we did behind the scenes. FIFA and CAF, luckily for us, have tools that we can be able to utilize to monitor if there is a different pattern on match day. We've asked for those tools, and it is a work in progress.
Oh, okay.
We are definitely going to receive those tools.
All right.
You've mentioned Matasi.
Yes.
As far as I'm concerned, it's an active case.
Yeah, because some argument was that the 90 days elapsed.
Yes.
Yeah. So what happens?
We have taken, actually even before the 90 days lapsed, we took steps to inform FIFA about that particular case. We took steps to inform CAF under that particular case. And as I said, I cannot mention a lot of things.
Yeah.
That case is still heavily under investigation.
So is he still suspended?
From my perspective, we've not cleared him.
So he should not be playing for Kakamega Homeboys, neither should he be registered.
Football Kenya Federation has not released a letter to clear him.
So what happens to Homeboys?
The Leagues and Competitions Committee will determine that fate.
All right. We should be looking forward to seeing what exactly shall happen. You know, the Premier League is kicking off in a few, so tukiona kwa lineup,
tutauliza tena.
Of course. We're talking to man like Harold Ndege. He's the CEO of the Football Kenya Federation. When you come up, we shall be winding up with him. And any questions you have, you can talk through them at us on WhatsApp 0733222105, or they can get us on Sport FM as well on social media, Greg.
Exactly, Sport FM KE on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, and also there is a link on YouTube.
Yes.
You can stream in. And of course, you can stream via a link shared on our social media platforms. Sport FM Live.
Absolutely. When you come back, the final say with man like Harold Ndege.